So mortgage was 646 to be pretty precise, you said.
Yeah.
What's the mortgage balance today, 3 years later?
0.
We don't have mortgage.
No mortgage?
No.
No mortgage.
No mortgage.
Okay. So no mortgage.
No mortgage.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Money isn't the root of all evil, the fucking lack of it is.
Not money, the lack of understanding money.
When I put that into emphasis, when I realised that psychological effect and how it hit our family, I FTB all the fucking way.
You are now watching the Money Mentor podcast
With Graham Home.
Graham Holmes.
You're fucking gone. See ya.
Welcome back to another episode of The Money Mentor. And today we have two very special guests on our Changing Lives Financially series. We have Ali and Greg. Just Greg for you, right, by the way. How are you guys?
Good, thanks.
We're good, thank
How
you.
are you?
Oh, I can't complain. Beck doesn't like to listen, so I just say I'm always great. I'm always great.
You always say the same thing. This might be a man.
Smart
thing.
man. Smart man.
He has me, that's right.
A very smart man. There you go. So for everyone at home tuning in, maybe we'll start with your background. So give us a little background of who you are, where you're from, and we'll go from there maybe.
Well, I am South America. Came to Australia 20 years ago. 45 years old with 2 little kids.
Okay, beautiful. You're practically Australian now.
Yeah.
Unless you're angry, then that's South American.
And then we come some.
He's in big trouble.
Yeah. We don't say any F words. We say different.
Yeah. That's even scarier.
Yeah.
Everything sounds more aggressive in South America.
Absolutely, it does. Or is.
Have you learnt any
Little bits.
little bits? You know all the bad words.
Most of them. Okay. I get told them a fair bit.
Okay, good. So you 2 young children. Yeah.
Yes, we have a 15 years old boy and 15 months, sorry,
Yep.
and a 4 years old girl.
Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, Greg.
Obviously, my name's Greg. 49.
Yeah.
Background, born and bred Australia.
Yep.
Never left Queensland.
Never left.
Never left. Brisbane.
Jeez.
Brisbane boy.
Send you on a holiday to Tasmania or
That's
something?
it. So, yeah, that's pretty
Okay.
much me.
Cool. When did you guys meet?
It was around COVID.
Yeah, it was
2020.
2019, end of 2019. Yes.
Yeah.
And then we pretty much separated from previous marriage.
Yep.
Going through some financial kind of problems as
Yeah.
well, and then from there we did pretty quick because we later 40s back then, and we know exactly what it takes to be in a relationship, a bit serious relationships, and we had some personal plans as well.
So you guys are a fresher relationship.
Yeah, we were. Yeah,
Like
we actually
5 years now, happily married.
Well, yes, very, very happy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, well, we're married. But I'm not about happy. Happily married.
With circumstances. No, we're very happy. Well, I feel like we work together very good, as we are a good team together.
Good. That's
And
important.
that's what's important, yes.
Okay. So pre-Infinity, you guys had a decent sized mortgage. How much was the mortgage? 6 something?
We had 646 to be exact.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Yeah. So decent sized mortgage.
Yes.
And you're Brizzy?
Brizzy, yep.
Yes.
Okay. Young family, 6 foot. Okay. And what about like credit cards, car loans? Did you have investments?
No investments.
Yep.
Credit cards, yes, a
Yep.
bit of debt there. And shares.
Shit. So a little bit of investments.
A little bit of investment there, just sitting.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So, and then when did you find actually? Were you how were you guys going financially? Were you smashing it? Were you just making minimum payments? Obviously, young family, 2 young kids, maternity leave. How were things financially back then?
Minimum payments,
Okay.
because that's all you need to do, right?
Yep. Credit card debt, was it clearing each month?
I was
or-
clearing each month.
Okay.
You get on that track of, putting everything into a certain account and then
Yeah.
putting it all on credit and then getting your
Clearing
bonus
it all.
points or whatever else, and at the
Yeah.
end of the month you clear the. That was there as well,
Right.
and car loans as
We
per.
had different bank accounts as well.
Separate.
Separate, yeah. myself,
But
I
you had two
about,
babies. What do you share bodily fluids but not bank accounts?
well, back then we literally, when I met Infinity, came across Infinity, we were singles, but we were planning to have a kid.
Ah, okay.
So-
Gotcha. So you guys were earlier on in the relationship. So what was that? Was that 2021, 22?
21, I think, when he first found
Yep.
Infinity.
And when did you sign up with us?
22.
22.
Yep.
Okay. So you did some research for a while.
I did.
Okay. It's creeping on us for a year or
Very,
so.
very skeptical.
Okay.
South America background. I'm not sure if it is people that are come from overseas as well. You have
Yep.
to start again with your finance. You're very careful. I was very careful to invest or anything.
Yeah.
But I always wanted to.
Right.
I always been other seminars
Yep.
with different people with the same concept of your business. But I never really felt that I was safe.
Right.
I never really felt that can I trust this?
Something wasn't clicking.
Nothing was clicking. It was literally like, okay, come across 2 weekends. I came to Gold Coast once with this lady, and then she pretty much the same idea. But then she would say, you do you, boo. After that, I would be like, okay, I have a bit of saving, but what do I do next?
Yeah, okay.
So that's why I always, when I came across
So
with...
you've done a lot of research, lots of
Lots.
events, lots of learning. Just hadn't pulled the trigger, just wasn't quite right.
I wasn't confident that I could okay, this money was very hard to get.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to trust know everyone to actually deal with it.
Okay.
So when I find come across with Facebook scrolling,
Yep.
you came, and then I start listening. That was the first instance that I saw you. I was like, okay, I'm going to follow this guy. I'm going to see this business, see what's the concept.
Yeah.
Start listening some podcasts from family that I had a bit of my background as well.
Right.
So I can relate it to this family. So I did a bit of research, and I waited and I watched it, and I saw a lot of people saying it's changing my life. And that's when Greg came into my life. I mentioned it, and then that's when I first invited him. You need to see this.
Right.
And that's when.
So you did a fair bit of homework, sat on it for a while, kept watching it, studying it, learning it, and then came together and went, okay, let's have a look at this together.
But I was always from the old school. You had your principal
Yep.
president,
Yep.
and you just pay that off.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was it.
Investments come maybe 30 years later when you paid your. So I wasn't on the same page, so to speak.
Yep.
But when he said, you need to jump in on this, that's where we're at.
When we went in the date, one of the questions was what do you want to? I was pretty much reporting to him what do you want to be in 5 years?
Right.
So I'm not that
you
young anymore.
made a list and you were checking it twice.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
This is where I want to be. Okay.
And and I say I want to have investment properties.
Yeah.
And he's like, I never had more than one property. What are you talking about? It's like, we need to do something then.
Okay.
And that's when I pretty much educating Greg.
So
on
you're
that.
the skeptic, but you're also driving it.
Yes.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay. So
Yes.
you found us a lot earlier, but you came to us formally in October, late 22, right?
Yes.
And then what did you guys set up as your food, fuel and fun? Do you remember?
Well,
I think originally it was about 5-10,
Okay.
yes.
but with the extra additions to our family, it increased.
Yep.
And during maternity leave, we
Yep.
dropped it back again.
Okay.
Because
So where does it sit today?
it's about 6-10 at the moment.
16.
Okay.
And I still think that is a bit over that
Okay.
weekend.
Well, so mortgage was 646 to be pretty precise, you
Yep.
said.
Yeah.
What's the mortgage balance today, 3 years later?
0.
We don't have mortgage.
No mortgage.
No.
No mortgage.
Okay. So no mortgage.
No mortgage.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, did we sell any cars, toys, win lotto? How did we get there?
Was a bit of everything, to be honest. It wasn't a magical thing.
Yep.
It was we had a bit of savings. Also, I had a little bit of savings where I came from. But it came across with my background as a military.
Yes.
Through the service, 10 years plus service, we get, injuries and stuff like that. So we
Payout.
get a payout.
Yeah.
It's a kind of like a thank you for your,
Yeah.
all your,
Service, yeah.
service. And that really gave a little bit of us a help.
Yep.
But it was more in concept of like a mindset changed before
Yeah.
that. We did a bit of work before everything came out with the lump sum, to be honest.
Yep.
So,
So was it, would you say it was half? You had a big lump sum and then you attacked the rest over the last couple of years, or
100%.
okay,
Well, we sold it. I sold the shares that I had,
Yep.
and that all went
Yep.
straight onto the mortgage.
gotcha. And you had some savings which we put straight off the mortgage.
And even prior to, I guess, the payouts, we were smashing down our.
Yeah.
'Cause when we started with Infinity, we weren't ready to go on the rapid repay.
Yep.
Because we just got a mortgage with
Yep.
theft pack.
Yep.
So we had to get it down to a certain point before we could kick into
Before you
that. But we were still pretty regimented in the way we were attacking our budget
Okay.
and all that sort of stuff as well.
Okay. And so no mortgage today.
No,
Well done.
thank you.
Cool.
It's crazy.
It is.
Crazy, right?
Yes.
So tell me, no mortgage today. Does it feel real, or does it feel a bit like pinch yourself a little bit?
Pinch yourself.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel real yet.
Have you stopped to celebrate, or have you processed, or are you just kind of like, oh,
Well, I kind like we don't stop pretty much. Like I feel the mentality is there, and when the information came like you mortgage free, we just took like another day, literally. It was a celebration.
another day in paradise?
But we still in business, yeah.
Okay.
It's like Christmas or Easter.
Yep.
You just like
Continue
it's not one day that it breaks. I think the work is every day.
Okay.
And it's good to know. But if we celebrate a little bit on the day, but I was like, okay, tomorrow we have to go back
Back
to work, and we have to do what we have to do. So
And what about investing? You done any investing along the way?
Yep.
yes,
We've got 6 properties now.
6
6
plus the home
plus the home
in 3 years.
in 3
3
years.
years.
Yep.
So no debt on the mortgage, help with a bit of payout, but a lot of other hustle as well.
yes,
6 new investment properties.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Come on.
yeah.
A load of shit.
Again, crazy.
I know, but it is reality, and it's hard to believe. We're still like, okay, it's really working. What are we doing? And we just want to continue.
Okay.
It's amazing what
So
we achieve.
What's the big goal then? If you when you say want to continue, like you've already got 6. Continue where? What's the plan?
My point of view, I'm talking about me. It's my legacy with my kids.
Yep.
I feel like this is the more important than anything. Family comes first.
Yep.
But I feel like I missed it that if I just had my family to have the education before, my grandparents passed to my dad, to mom, my dad passed to me. That made my life so much easier.
Yep.
And the knowledge, the wisdoms that you give us, passing to our kids and their future, that's what I want to achieve. Like they be, because they don't teach in school this.
No. We learn Pythagoras' theorem. I know to stop, drop, and roll if I'm on fire, but I've never been on fire. But we didn't learn some basic financial
That's
principles.
it.
And
Yeah.
we do. Look, we do. They're in the curriculum, but there's no application of it for people at that age. You know what I mean? At
Yes.
16, 17. You don't know how to apply all the things. Well, maybe 10% off, 20% off on a shopping spree, but
Yeah.
the rest of it doesn't make sense. There's no real world application of it, I found, for me growing up. But they teach you a whole lot, play the recorder or stop, drop it. There's all this other shit, right? They're meant to be life skills, but it's
Yes.
not. They really need to, that's why so many people homeschool, they need to revamp that whole curriculum to make it more life relative for people to actually go, oh, that's cool, I want to retain that information,
Yes.
as opposed to just memorize something in a textbook. So
Yes.
it's a bit sad. Okay.
Well, for me, it's continue to learn. Like
Yeah.
I've learnt so much being with Infinity. Like
Yeah.
my financial literacy is
Much higher.
much higher. I'm still learning every time.
Yep. So I'm still learning
But,
every day.
Yeah, to create a legacy for our kids,
Yeah.
pass that knowledge on.
Yeah.
there's other families in the community that have got their kids involved now, which
Yep.
is a goal for us.
Yeah.
It's an absolute goal for us.
Okay.
I mean, our kids are 4 and 1 now,
Yeah.
but we want to set.
So we want to create that generational literacy
Yep.
and knowledge and generational wealth now, pass that through.
It's still being, you know, because we're just normal family. We will wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, come back, pick up kids for the daycare,
Yeah.
shower them, then bath them, and go and repeat and repeat and repeat. But it's just with the foot on the ground as well. I don't want to have. I want them to understand everything is hard to get. Because if it is easy, it's easy to go as well. You have to learn.
Yeah.
Like, especially with my background, when I come from a place that are considered third world country or second world country, that you have really to, work massively hours, and you don't even get what you get here. It's so easy. But yeah, I wanted them to understand that too.
So what are some of the things when you think back on the journey when we say, oh, I was just old school, just get your home, pay it off. You know, a lot of South American countries, it's impossible to even own a home. You know what I mean? Like, forget it, right? And if somebody does, it's generational debt that's passed down,
Exactly,
right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
very difficult. What are some of the things that you've learned? We say learning. What are some of the things you've been learning along this journey since we've started? Like, share that for people at home.
Budgeting is really important.
Okay.
Not spending your money on just shit.
Okay. So previous to Infi, were you just like, oh, well, we earn it, spend it, whatever?
I had, like I said before, credit cards,
Yeah.
Afterpay, whatever else.
Yeah.
I got 7 pairs of Jordans sitting in the cupboard that
Yeah.
collecting dust.
Yeah.
So yeah, just budgeting is massive. Just being smart with your money,
Yeah.
really.
Yes.
Meal prep.
Yeah.
We met another family in the community. Our first REM in July 24. They chatted to us about meal prep, and we bought a Thermomix, and it's good because you just buy ingredients for that particular recipe.
Right.
That's saved us
Fortune.
fortune.
Before
I mean,
you just buying the cabinet.
you got an initial outlay on the Thermomix.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we're not buying 15 lots of ingredients
Yeah.
for 15 meals.
Crap in the cupboard
Yeah,
and then order
Long
Uber
term,
Eats.
it saved us, and also for the health of the family as well. What do you eat? Is it fresh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so budgeting and meal prep, and there's two very important things. They go hand in hand as well, right? Because if you're meal prepping, it helps to budget, and if you're budgeting, it helps meal prepping as well to make sure you're sticking to the budget.
Yes.
What else have you learned along the way? What have you found that's been instrumental? Has it been difficult to align on the budgeting and meal prepping and things, or is it, or it's brought you closer together? Or
I think closer together.
Yes.
It's a lot easier to plan stuff with 2 little kids. You don't have much time. It's a lot easier to plan your
we
weeks.
talk about things now. We used like, I would buy, I would stop after work, I would buy something on my own, bring
Yeah.
home. He would buy what he likes to eat and bring home. Now we sit and we're like, what
Right.
next week? What are we gonna do?
so you're planning things together now.
So brought a family together as well, and
Yeah.
yes, that definitely.
Okay. And there's a little birdie tells me there's a few things happening at the moment.
Yeah.
What's happening at the moment?
You gonna share?
Where so Ali has got a promotion,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
and we're relocating from Brizzy to Newcastle for a period of 3 years
Yeah.
Yes.
to go to her promotion, obviously.
Yeah.
So we're in the process of selling our PPR at the moment.
Okay.
So we're going to
So we're mortgage free and we're selling it.
All cash.
Exactly.
cash.
Okay.
So we'll be moving to Newcastle and using defence housing. So there's a bit of a save there as well.
Okay.
So sky's the limit, hopefully.
I was going to say, what does that mean?
We don't know what it means. We're excited to know what it means.
We're waiting for learn from you. Tell
Well,
us
what it means is
means.
we have no home loan debt to service.
Yes.
We don't have a crazy rent because we're going to have defence housing, supplement housing
Yes.
to go into for the next 3 years. So for the next 3 years, we've got a pretty strong borrowing capacity.
Yes.
So depending on whether you want to build on the current 6 or not, or other investments or other asset classes, it means promotion, better income, better pay package.
Yeah.
Then potentially what it means is more investments.
Sounds good to me.
Plus you got all the cash from the sale of the house.
Absolutely.
That's right. Yes.
So 6 could turn into 12
Yes. Wow.
or 8
Fingers crossed.
or
Wow.
7
Yes.
or 14.
So ultimately for us, we haven't yet had that dream home.
No.
Right.
So eventually that's where we want to be. But in the meantime, yeah, it's building the wealth.
Yeah, well, we use that wealth building over the next couple of years again while you're in defence housing, that
Absolutely.
senior role. Then we use the wealth we can create over the next 3 years. And fortunately, timing for you guys, sadly, housing crisis, construction crisis, not enough homes, cost of living pressures. We're in a period of supply demand. We don't have enough supply. We have way too much demand and we can't produce more supply quick enough. Then it's highly likely we have continued growth for a couple of years, which means you get to keep building, keep acquiring, and then finish that 3 years and then decide from there. But then it's like, well, we might just sell those investments to fund the dream home. We may stay here, we may relocate, but I guess the key word there is probably choice. You're going to have that choice
Which
in
is
a couple of
great.
years. From the decisions we make today,
Yeah.
we should have the return to make that choice in a couple of years' time. It's pretty exciting.
It is. It is.
No,
yeah.
no, I mean, not for the moving part. That's always annoying. But
Yeah, and with 2 small kids, it's going to be a challenge, but it is exciting.
yeah,
It really is. It's a good opportunity.
Because we literally concentrated 3 years, we know we're gonna go hard.
yep.
That's
That's
the
the plan.
ultimate. That's the plan. And
It's very good too to have that. I mean, it's not short term, it's not long term, but to have that midterm, like, right, 3-year plan. This is what we're doing. This is where we're staying. We're going to see it through, because a lot of people aren't prepared to see through a year or two, let alone the 7 to 10 we'd suggest.
yes.
But to see through at least that next 3 years in this supply demand constraint, we'd expect good growth.
Yes.
So,
But after the 3 years, if you ask, like, what do you want to do, we want to concentrate on a family. I feel like family
Yep.
is so important to us, and we done it. We already have what we want, which
Yep.
is 2 beautiful kids, but we wanted to, literally settle in a place that they can grow
raise
and
them
not
and-
be moving all the
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
because that's the idea.
it's hard in the military, right? Because
It
you're
is.
constantly moving around and, yeah,
It is, yes. We give a lot.
yeah.
We
a
give
lot.
our life, and but it's things in return. But it's so much that you can give. But what's your priority? Is the money or is the stability in your family?
So tell me, what would be the perfect outcome? What would life look like in 3 years' time?
Well, I think Alini wants to go part-time.
Okay.
Our 4-year-old's got some developmental
Okay.
issues
She's autistic.
Yeah.
so we want to.
It's hard.
Yeah.
And when I say, like, we're a normal family here, we're talking. I might get emotional, but she, every day is a challenge with her.
Yeah.
We don't know what her future looks like, and we're doing everything we can to support her
Yeah.
and our little son. But I always thinking, like, she's gonna get an age that the bullying will come, because that's society, isn't it? And I want to be in a position that I will be the mother there
Yeah.
to support her. So when you say, like, Ali, you can keep going investing and stuff, but money comes really. I want to be in a position 3 years to be on that age that I should be 5, 6, and
Well, it's good now that you've done that investing and paid off the more. You've really set that foundation you need or want. You've set that foundation now,
Yeah.
guys. Like, you've got that behind you,
Yeah.
so you can then pull back
Yeah.
and focus on family, which is good.
Yeah.
It's really important. That's good. That's a
you.
good goal.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be great to just go, I don't need to work.
I never thought about that, Graham. I
Okay.
really came
Keep
from a
busy.
background that, we work hard. We have bad minimum in South America. Life is very hard there. So I have that kind of, people like, oh, you joined the military, that's nothing. The umbilical cord was already broke, cut it off. You move country, you move to another side, you have to start. I was a full qualified nurse when I came from.
Right.
I had a master and stuff like that.
Yep.
I came to this country from zero, no English, had to clean,
Yep.
have to work in like constructions and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So to be in the position that I am now, it's, you know, it took a lot.
Yeah.
So it had blood because a lot of injuries. I had a lot of tears and I had to sweat.
Yeah.
So when I trusted your company, your business to manage my finance, it's a lot. It means so much to me. And that's what I want to be when you say, like, what is your goal? I just want to have a normal life, you know, but I be comfortable. I don't want to, you know, work to live. I want to
Live to work.
To work to work, or the
Yeah.
other way around.
Spend
but-
time together as a family.
Exactly.
So, okay, where do you think you want to be based? Say 3 years' time, finish that deployment, that secondment, you want to stay there, you want to move. Where do you want to be?
We've spoken about this. We'd like to be on the Gold Coast or somewhere near the water.
Yep, okay.
If there were any drops to 3 days, she can be a reservist in the military still.
Yep,
And there's close in the Gold Coast.
yeah, okay.
There is Canangra, there is
Yeah.
Robina, and I still can do anything, other kind of jobs, that's fine. But we never think about stopping. We always, until death comes, that's the only setting we have. Until we have mental health and stuff that we can do it, we will be doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So perfect world. So home's gone now, debt free. You owed the 646. We paid that off. The home's probably worth a lot more. We won't get into exactly what it's worth. It's worth a lot more.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a whole bucket load of cash shortly. We've got 6 investments at the moment. We can build off that as well. We can look at a couple of different strategies. But in 3 years' time, ideally, then a long time in the service as well, and blood, sweat and tears together. Ideally, we'd be back home to settle in the Gold Coast for school ages and lifestyle, somewhere near the water, you say. You know, you can walk down the beach in the morning, sport.
Well, one of Ali's goals in life was to live on the water.
Okay.
Quality life.
Okay. Well, we probably just need to look at the strategy now to make that happen.
That's
Not that hard.
And yeah, and just a little bit of a settled school
Yeah.
for the kids. So
Yeah,
that's
get
why
all that.
the move now is good.
Yep.
Because we're not ripping them out of schools and all that. So
Yep.
that's the
timing.
ultimate goal.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have to do a part 2 to this because I want to sit down in like 6 or 12 months once the house is sold, and then the move's happened, and we sort of the dust settles there, and you're into a bit of a routine with family, and then we can share with what we've decided to do from here onwards. I think that's going to be really cool because you're in this cool, crazy place of being debt free on the home, built the portfolio, now picking up and relocating and starting all over again. But that's a bit exciting.
It is
Because
exciting.
now we go, well, what are we going to build from there? We've got this huge, solid foundation.
Yeah.
It's like, what's next from there?
Yeah, and also we just we did a little bit of changing cars
Yep.
in regards to, like, we downgraded the car that we had for a hybrid.
Yep.
Just things like this that we've been
Just doing
doing
little
to
things to
Simple,
save a bit of money.
practical
Yeah.
save
Yeah.
things that anything that we have, like ideas with the other podcasts, other families, we get into it and
Yeah.
we try on our own reality, things
Yep.
like that.
Implement it.
Exactly. So
Are you coming to the Christmas party?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ah, hey.
finally,
Did you donate yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
we
good,
did.
good. And make sure you bring your presents on the
Bring
day.
presents.
We
We've
did.
smashed the donation target.
Absolutely.
So now it's like we've got to get 5,000 presents donated. That's the target now.
Yeah, we'll be here.
I don't think that'll be a
Presents.
problem in this
I don't
community.
think it'll be a problem. We have an amazing community. So, but while I've got you, have you got any questions for me? Do you want to pick my brain on anything?
I'm interested to know where this Infinite HQ is going.
The gym
Yeah.
already done. It's down at Burleigh.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so it was actually because Beck and I, if you remember, we share pretty much everything. We'd bought the house next door on the river to our house, and we were looking at renovating and build a McMansion and the dream home to raise our children and start a family next year and that stuff. And when we looked at the costings of that,
Yeah.
I couldn't process it. I'm not a fan of knockdown rebuild. Reno, sure, we've got the financial means. But when I looked at the costs, I think the cost of living pressures, people are struggling in the world right now, in society and that sort of stuff. And to look at what when we're going to renovate, it was actually going to be cheaper to knock down and start again. Because we were joining 2 basements and big rooftops.
Yeah.
And I couldn't fathom that. We talk about the house, we paid 8.7 for one, 7.2. Like, you're talking, $16, $17 million to destroy. It didn't sit well with me. Whereas it's beautiful independent family homes for somebody else.
Yeah.
So we then, obviously in that process, because it was going to take a couple of years to build and we had plans being drawn up, we then obviously set up the health hub down in Burleigh. And we just set it up for Beck and I initially privately, but now we're obviously going to start doing some community client stuff in it. It's kind of an us and community, but not open to the public, obviously. But yeah, that's just getting finished construction, paint, little bits and pieces at the moment as we speak. And we've just gone and bought a new house.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, we're just in the process now. So because we moved to Burleigh on the beach,
Wow.
and we were going to stay there while we did all the reno and it. And then the reno turned into a knockdown rebuild, and it's just got out of hand. So I just can't justify the money. I'm like, cool, they're 2 beautiful homes to sell to other families to enjoy.
Yeah.
And we'll go just do what we want to do. So we're in our own little transition phase at the moment.
Yeah, nice.
So it'll be next year before the dust settles for us now. So
That's amazing.
What else do you want to pick my brain on?
The only other real stuff is, like, I know we've got the no mortgage and the 6 investments.
Yep.
And you've already briefly touched on it. We'll catch up in the next 6 to 12 months because we're in an interesting position. But when we do sell our PPR, we're really keen or excited to know where that puts us, as in
Yeah, well, we just...
what plans, or whether there's a plan A, plan B, plan C.
There'll be plan A, B, C,
Yep.
option 1, option 2, option 3, and we can start reverse engineering that now before you've even sold. Because the agent's going to be saying, oh, look, we think we're going to get about X dollars for it. So we can start that process now. We can start building a strategy and go, right, if we get, just make up a number, $1 million, right, for the home. We owe nothing. That's cash less the agent's fees, etc. There's no capital gains tax. We can then use that cash plus the current portfolio, all of the equity, all of the income, the new job, and we can look at that and create the new serviceability and tell you exactly what else we can do right now.
Okay.
And we can do that now.
Yeah, that would be great.
So we can start
Because
today.
I do like on the MEMS when you do the whiteboard session. I do.
Well, that's
like
what in my
watching.
head. I just was doing a whiteboard. I'm like, right, that one's gone. These 6 stay. What can we? And that's exactly where my brain's going. We can literally get your team to do that today.
Yep.
Sounds amazing.
We'll start the ball today.
Yeah. We have this kind of, me and Greg has a bit of a joke in regards to when we see other families that is not in Infinity doing things like renovating or a 12 years old house and they renovate it, and we just look at each other like, imagine what Graham would say about this.
Well,
we
works
know
for
we
some
know
people.
exactly what you say, but
sure.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, it was like it's so much that you gave indirectly knowing because you have so many families. But if you ask me, like literally, if you tell me right now we're not doing this tomorrow, we would be like, what are we gonna be? What do we do with life? Literally.
Oh, in Infinity?
Yes.
Oh, you want me to sack you?
No. No. I was
We're
telling.
scared of that.
If you tell your,
If you said to us, what would you do without Infinity?
Oh,
with
yeah,
our
yeah,
Infinity,
yeah.
Like, guys, you on your own, booze.
Yeah.
We have no idea what
we
we
would
do.
shit ourselves.
Yeah. I've actually asked that in a few posts. I'm like, what would happen if Infinity didn't exist tomorrow? People started crying and shit. I was like, oh, I'll
I
settle
would
down.
freak out, literally, yes, because
The support we get from the Infinity staff is beyond.
amazing.
I get off the phone with talking to either anyone here.
Yeah.
And I said to Ellie the other day, I said, fuck, I love talking to these guys.
They
You just
all,
get off the phone and you're just like,
They all deeply care.
Absolutely.
And they're all doing. I was saying to someone before in the podcast, I've seen Emily shared her sweep the other day. Yeah. Karen just got her first home. Couples team just got their 3rd, 4th investment. You know, they're all doing what we teach off the back of what Beck and I teach and what we do. So it's all organic. That because everybody's a product of the product, you know, we do what we suggest, what we advise. So
Yep.
that helps because you're talking to someone who is budgeting, who is
Yes.
reducing debt, who is, you know, all of those different phases and team members. It wasn't always like that. You know, we've had some horrific turns of staff over the years. Like any business, it's overnight success and everyone can do it better in the industry.
Yeah.
Sweet. But I've been in this for 25 years now. You have an insurance. It's only really the last few years that it's just fucking nailed it, to be honest. And, you know, we've still got clients like Doug and Letitia from 2012, 2013. Not a lot of businesses keep clients for 12, 13 years, 14 years, you know. So it's cool. It's, you know, it's fun. It's good. You know, the Craigs and Kims, it's coming on 10 years now. Steve and Sue Ann's, all these people. So Megan's and Jeremy's, it's nice to hear that. But luckily we're not going anywhere
Thank
anytime
God.
soon. So, yeah. But you guys should be really proud of what you've achieved. Really, really proud. And we're going to book a part 2, but let's get to work today on where to from here. So that way, before you even sell and move, you know exactly what it looks like.
Absolutely.
Because what we could do today, knowing what it looks like, I'm confident would be a lot more expensive next year. So let's say, for example, we turn the 6 into 4, to 10, add 4. If we were to go buy 4 more properties today, if we didn't do that today and we do it in April next year, they will be substantially dearer, just based on supply and demand.
Yeah.
Whereas if we know that we're going to sell and move and we can go do that and we have that capacity, we can do that now at today's market value
Fantastic.
rather than wait.
Yes.
Like, oh, well, we'll wait until we move. Well, why?
Yeah.
So let's start that now. Let's start that today, this week. And then when are you moving?
8th of January.
Okay, so we've got some time. Home on the market.
Yes.
Get that sold. Get relocated. Okay, perfect timing.
Yep. That
Let's rock and
sounds
roll.
Amazing. we can't believe it. We're still literally walking on clouds, like literally, because the family, they support you guys. It's one-on-one experience that I was telling Greg with, you know, all the contacts that we have coming, the accountability that you guys give us, like, hey, you can do better, or that's what you should be doing.
I think that's the secret
Guidance.
sauce, is the accountability, the relationship managers. It's not, you know, there's some amazing people in my industry, but the large facet just sells a product or service, which is great. Like they tell you how to get a tricky loan approved or get you a bit of extra money, but once the loan settles, it's kind of done. You know, you email them and say, oh, hey, can I change my pay? Like, what we do is very unique.
Yes.
And that's okay. People get upset in the industry, but it's very unique, right? And we've been doing it for a long time. So
And it's also the ongoing learning experience.
yeah,
Your focus is not to just give you this information and just rest.
no.
We're learning stuff.
Yeah, we have
every
to
month,
keep putting
every
it in
month.
front. Keep letting you listen to the economists. Keep letting you listen to the accountants. Because it might take you 3 or 4 interactions with the economist or the financial planner or the account to actually pick up on that accounting opportunity. We go, oh, maybe we should be exploring that with our tax, or maybe we should look at that with our super. They're all things that actually take a bit of time to resonate. So that's why we have such a focus on that in the Facebook group and school, but even the MAMs and that, to keep putting all the experts in front of you, and eventually the penny will drop. And then once you get that level of financial literacy, then you can take action on that next thing. 'Cause you can't do everything at once. It's too overwhelming, right?
Exactly.
But once you've got that knowledge base and you understand it, then you can move to the next thing. So yeah, I think those things, that accountability and that ongoing commitment to keep teaching you,
Yeah.
they're sort of 2 of our secret sources, really. So
And that's how we came on board. That's exactly how everything started, because a lot of people doing the concept of business, but we never thought like that. Like, okay, I'm doing that on my own.
yeah, where to from here?
You
once
know,
it
no one
happens.
passed me. I understand how tax and stuff now. You telling me, but how do I start it? What is the first step? And with Infinity, I felt that I had my head hold it. It's like, okay, come, we'll be with you, you know, and we take into account really for all, you know, we can improve this or that. So it's education. It's like a university of kind of you being teaching at the same time that you acting.
The more you understand, the more you'll be able to execute and
Exactly.
confidently.
Yes.
You make informed, educated financial decisions, not just emotional ones. Or maybe, you know, it helps. So it gives you more confidence. So
Yes.
well, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for sharing and being so open with everyone. We're going to get to work on the next evolution of your strategy and your journey, and then we'll sit together after the move in the new year, and we'll share what we've been able to achieve.
Oh, looking
Excited.
forward to it. Thank
Pleasure,
you.
guys. Thanks for coming.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for having
Thanks,
us.
guys.
You're fucking gone. See ya.